Aaron Gilmore.
Speaker. Christchurch will never be the same again. Christchurch is where I was born, it's where I grew up, it's where 7 generations of my family have done the same. My mum and dad's house, my brother's house, 2 of my uncles and aunts, 6 of my cousins' houses are all ruined. The movie theatre I went to when I first was a kid is now in rubble. The shop where I first played my first Space Invaders game no longer exists. The place on the corner dairy where I used to get my first ice creams as a child no longer exists. The high school that I went to, Shirley Boys High School, as the first MP in this house, is in ruins. Christchurch will never be the same again. But for me, living in the eastern suburbs of Christchurch and growing up there, this earthquake gives us a massive opportunity. It gives us an opportunity of hope to make it better and stronger. See, for me, there are many things that will never be the same again. The fact that my 5-year-old daughter has a fear of going upstairs of any building she goes into. She has a fear of using a toilet, not sure whether it's going to come back up and bite her, as she says. She has a fear of going to school simply because the ground opened up at her school in front of her. To me, Mr. Speaker, those are things that will take longer to fix. Mr. Speaker, for me, one of the wonderful things has been the generosity of the people of New Zealand. The people who've come from all over. I spent days with farmers digging out the rubble of everything from Aranui to Burwood to Parklands. My own home has dodged a bullet. It is fine. I go 2 blocks further south and it looks like downtown Baghdad about 10 years ago. I'd like to thank the time and effort that my senior whip, Chris Tremaine, has spent a number of days with me and helping dig out my suburb and helping with my people. I'd like to thank the farmers of New Zealand. And I say to somebody, give me 20 farmers any day to help rebuild your community. We've had a situation where ordinary people have stepped up and done extraordinary things. I saw a man who's an IT expert walking around streets with a ladder. He'd fixed 70 roofs for free because he said that's what you do in times like this. I saw an Indian immigrant, he'd been in New Zealand 18 months, who spent the time fixing the wheelbarrows of the student army because that's just one of the things that you do. Mr. Speaker, one of these things is that our city is strange, but I think it could be better. Many may not know what the motto of my city is in this coat of arms. One of the things in Latin is Spe Fortuus, which means strong in hope and bold in her claims upon the future. And to me, Mr. Speaker, our city forebears who wrote that a long time ago would not ever envisage the city may have been in ruins, but they would envisage a city in the future that could be rebuilt and be a model for the world. And for me, that's what I see. Mr. Speaker, I endeavour to stay and work in Christchurch until the last brick is built, the last road is paved and the last pipe is in the ground. It is my home and always will be. But Mr. Speaker, some people have sent their love, some people have sent their hands to the people of Christchurch, but most of all right now we need your money. The city is a mess, and I encourage you all not to talk, but to come and help. Raise money in your own communities. Contribute to the rebuilding of our schools, our homes, and our wider communities. We are a tough, resilient people, but we do need your help. Thank you.